Transformer! Transformer 40周年
So what we're going to cover today is we pretty much now, through all kinds of different connections, have a pretty clear idea of what the entire year of 2024 is going to be for this Transformers Legacy UNI line. Obviously, if you're going to be revisiting this this segment maybe a month or two from now when Hasbro PulseCon happens, we're going to have the name of what this line is going to be: Universe, United, Unicron, whatever they're going to go with that Uni part. But the point is that what we're going to talk about today is what each wave is going to have, when they're going to be coming out. We have release dates here, which character is going to be at all the different price points and stuff like that. So it gives us a clear indication of what's going to be happening over the next 12 months starting in 2024. So that being said, the only thing that's going to be absent from this essentially is going to be some of the filler characters, because some waves are going to be less than others, as well as our Commander price point and our Titan class. Those are still under lock and key and very hidden right now, but those always also come like very way later in the line. So let's jump into it and break it down. Some of the stuff we've covered before, but again, we're going to get a better idea of what's happening now with this today. So let's jump into it, like I always say, here on the Transformers Slag podcast, and do it. So we're going to start with Wave 1. So Wave 1 of Transformers Legacy UNI is going to be hitting January 2024. That's when it's going to be hitting retail. And we have the core classes, Deluxes, Voyagers, and Leaders here. We have a core class Energon Megatron, a core class Beast Wars Tasmanian Kid, and a core class Boulder Clash. This is going to be our Rock 1. Now, you're going to see Rock many times throughout this, because the modulator gimmick, or the big, build a figure, whatever, is going to be rock related, like the Rock Lords from before in GoBot history. And so you're going to see Rock 1, and usually the number related to Rock doesn't represent the character so much the wave that it comes in. And so you're going to see Rock 1 multiple times, because there's Rock 1 for Wave 1 for core class, Rock 1 for deluxe class, just to kind of clear that up when you see this come up later in these slides that I'm going to be posting here. The deluxe class is going to have an animated Bumblebee, a Rescue Bots Chase, a Cyberverse Windblade, and a Magnius, which is also a Rock 1, but this time the deluxe class. We have a Voyager class Thundertron, which has been updated, so now we know that Thundertron is going to be also a Voyager class, which probably is going to lead to where that Leo Prime repaint retool is going to come from, or a partial. We got a Voyager class animated Optimus Prime. We have a leader class Beast Wars Tigerhawk, and a leader class Optimus Prime with no indication of what that Optimus Prime is coming from. This is probably a 40th anniversary item, potentially. I'm going to take a guess here. A package refresh, potentially, of the Earthrise version, maybe a brand new tooling of a G1 kind of version. I'm leaning more on a brand new tooling, but something to celebrate that iconic character for a 40th anniversary celebration of the line. Much like how we had in the 20th anniversary, that was the debut of Masterpiece, and we got a, balls to the wall Optimus Prime toy with that. I imagine they're going to do something here too with this leader class. So we will see what happens with that. Wave 2 comes out April 2024. So just a short 3 to 4 months after that, Wave 2 will be debuting. We have 2 core classes this time. Now you're saying, well, the last one had 3. Why does this one have 2? A lot of times you have characters that come out in the previous wave and they're used as package fillers in the next one. So keep that in mind when you see if all of a sudden there's less characters in certain, categories than others, usually because someone bleeds over to the other to fill out a case assortment. So we have a core class Beast Machines Cheetor, a core class Beast Wars Dinobot. We got the deluxes here of a G1 Sure Shot, a G1 Gears finally happening, a Cyberverse Chromia, and again, Rock 2. So another one of these Rock characters. No name yet. We just know that it's Rock 2. And then we got Voyager class Beast Wars Silverbolt and a Voyager class Cybertron Starscream. The Cybertron probably, I'm going to say, is the Cybertron Unicron trilogy, not a War for Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron version. That would definitely fall into the Gamer Edition stuff that's happening with Studio Series. We'll cover more Studio Series later in this portion. And then we got a Leader Class G1 Sandstorm, so more of these triple changers going into that Leader Class price point. When we get into Wave 3, July 2024, again, Core Class Rock 3 now hits, so there's a Wave 3 Rock 3. We don't have a character name yet. Deluxe Class, we have Robots in Disguise Sideburn. We talked about it very recently. Deluxe Class Cybertron Hotshot, again, Unicron Trilogy Cybertron Hotshot. There technically is a War for Cybertron Hotshot, but it's actually Hot Rod, and they couldn't use the trademark at the time, and that was the DS game. It's pretty complicated, but the point is, this is Cybertron Hotshot. Is it the car version or the EDC, vehicle, like, military vehicle version? We don't know. Deluxe Class Rock 3, again, continuing that. So there's going to be another Deluxe Class Rock-related character. And a Deluxe Class Package Refresh Strong Arm. Strong Arm from the Legacy Evolution version is going to be getting reissued late into this new line in 2024. Again, just giving people another opportunity and filling out with another female character. And Strong Arm's cool, so I have no problem with that. Voyager Class Cybertron Vector Prime, again, reaffirming that this is a Unicron Trilogy stamp because Vector Prime was a Unicron Trilogy debuting character of the original 13. So that's pretty cool. And the Leader Class is an Armada Galvatron. It's going to be a repaint of our Legacy Evolution Armada Megatron. Pretty clear on that one. And again, July 2024 for that one. And then the last wave, at least for this year of 2024, will be a Core Class Energon Galvatron. Again, we had an Energon Megatron early in that year, so obviously you're going to get the repaint from that. A Deluxe Class G1 Optimus Prime, something that's a more bare bone G1 Optimus Prime. That's probably just the front part of the vehicle. And just, again, celebrating the 40th anniversary, creating an iconic product that comes with it. It'll probably have a Matrix and an Energon blade or something, Energon Axe, just to kind of fill it out. Here's one that's interesting. Deluxe Class Slipstream, but nothing put in front of it. So I guess it's being ambiguous. Slipstream has appeared in a lot of different versions of Transformers, debuted and animated, actually appeared in the Aligned continuity through video games and stuff. We even had her appear in Cyberverse. It's something where I imagine what they could potentially do is, because the design is so similar, they'll do something that's a catch-all that could fit in any continuity, because at the end of the day, she has a very similar design across all her different versions. But maybe that'll be updated. It's much later into 2024 that we'll be seeing this, October 2024 for Wave 4, so we'll see. G1 Quake, so double Target Master. Voyager Class Animated Motormaster, going to be a repaint retool of the animated Optimus Prime we talked about just earlier. A package refresh for Metal Hawk that we got in Legacy Evolution. Again, much like the Strong Arm, it'll be so far removed from when we got Metal Hawk, because Metal Hawk came out 2 months ago, pretty much, as of this recording in August of 2023 right now. So it's something where I imagine what they're going to do is they're going to give it more than a good old year before you get another chance of this. And again, it keeps it in the market, so people who missed out will get a second chance, and creates a little bit of diversity because it is a Japanese G1 character as opposed to some of the other stuff here, which is very G1. And a Leader Class Soundwave, again, no indication of which Soundwave it is, but the general belief and rumor is that it's going to be that Netflix Earthrise Earth Mode Soundwave that we got through Walmart as an exclusive, but because it's a Leader Class now, you could pack it in with extra stuff, so it'll have multiple cassettes, and you'll have a nice Leader Class box set kind of thing going on. So that's fantastic for people who weren't able to get the Netflix one a while back. Or alternatively, and this is the bigger belief, it's a brand new tooling and it's not the Netflix version. And Mark and Evan have talked about this, where they want to make a brand new G1 Soundwave that isn't the Netflix one for a mass retail, so they can make a lot of money from that. So probably a new tooling, and that's really good, with some cassettes. Beautiful stuff. And the last thing we're going to cover is just some of the store exclusive stuff that we know. We kind of covered it already a little bit in a previous segment, so I'm not going to go too deep into it. But Buzzworthy Bumblebee through Target in April of 2024, so pretty much in between Wave 2 and Wave 3, you're going to get a Voyager-class Origins Wheeljack to join your Jazz and your Bumblebee, so you're going to get more of that Episode 1, More to Meets the Eye, Part 1, G1 action going on. And then the Starseeker stuff, we already broke it down heavily, but the one update that we could give to this is we do know that it's going to be coming out July 2024 when it'll be hitting Walmart as a Walmart exclusive capsule subline. And we talked about the Deluxe Class Road Pig, the Deluxe Class Lockdown, the Deluxe Class Filch, the Voyager class Ferric, and the Leader class Thundertron, which the fans have pretty much agreed at this point that's probably going to be an extensive repaint retool of the Tigerhawk that we just talked about previously as a Voyager class. There's one deluxe here called Deluxe 1 that is a name. The general belief and rumor is that this is where we're going to see Cosmos see his reissue. He might get a slight repaint, much like how, like during the Titans Return era, when the 2-packs happened back in the day, they reissued it in a slightly different tinge of color. So I imagine that that's probably going to be the case here, where if you did not get Cosmos, don't waste your money in the secondary market right now. A opportunity will present itself with these Starseekers, and it just kind of makes sense. Starseekers, intergalactic, a spaceship like Cosmos, it just makes sense. So that's it more or less for this. We're going to be covering the Studio Series stuff probably tomorrow. There's still more stuff I need to dig up on it because it looks like there's a little more information than what was previously shown to us over the past couple of days. So stay tuned for that here on the Transformers Slag podcast. Thank you for listening, and I hope you're going to enjoy 2024 because it looks like there's a lot coming.